I'm Karen Lopez. Don't really play any sports. Don't really work. I do DECA. That's pretty cool. I think I'm a very what's it called? Flexible person, so I can work with a lot of people. I don't know the game that well. Don't really know what I'm doing. My strategy is to binge watch a bunch of episodes, see what I gotta do, and just pull through. Okay, so I actually asked my friends and they said I'm very outgoing, sarcastic, optimistic, and kind of said I'm go go go. So I guess I just like to do something all the time. I get very confused very easily. So if someone's trying to explain a plan to me and I need to do something sneaky or something, I'm so bad because I'm just gonna get confused and I'm gonna ruin the whole thing. And also I'm very people can read me very easily, so I feel like they're gonna know what I'm doing. So I watched a couple episodes from last season and I thought it looked fun, and a bunch of my friends were doing it, so I was like, why not? So I work well with people who are outgoing like I am, and that are pretty easy to read also, because people who are really shy and keep to themselves, it's kind of hard for me to go out of my way and try to get them to open up to me. I'd rather just work with people that are already easy to work with, and our personalities work well together. I'm super excited to play. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I'm not exactly sure how well I'm gonna do. At first I was I'm about to get voted out the first night, but now I think that I think I can get everything together and pull it out of my ass somehow. I want to align with people who I'm already friends with. I know that's so basic, but it's just I don't know if I can trust everyone. If I don't know you, how do I know that you're got my back? But at the same time, I don't want to be too predictable, so I don't know, there might be some surprise alliances out there. People that I'm close with are Kenna and Shannon that I think I'll align with, and maybe Carter, but I don't know, he won last time, so I don't know about that. Right now, I don't really know who I'm targeting. I think I'm just gonna start playing the game and see how everything pans out, and then I'll go from there. Me and Kenna have kind of been pre-gaming. We've talked about what we're gonna do and stuff. Okay, I cast my pre-game vote for Quinn. I don't know. I think it's just funny. It's Quinn.
My name is Nathan Moore. I'm 19 years old. I'm a busser at the Beach Cafe. Some hobbies include playing video games and basketball. I like to spend time with my family, and yeah, that's about it. I have unique relationships with various people, and I think that kind of translates well to the game because to my knowledge, it's highly based on relationships with others, and I think that's going to be important when it gets down to the wire. Another thing is I'm kind of a lone wolf, so I could be dependent on myself when the time comes as well. So that's kind of interesting, I believe. I'm really into basketball, like watching it whenever I can. Really into video games, as I said earlier. I am highly into sneakers still. I do not know the game of Survivor that well at all. I will never admit to that. I can't say I've ever watched a full season of Survivor, not even Survivor Pacific Northwest. So I really don't have much strategy going into it, but I think before our show starts, I'm gonna try and pick something up, maybe a few tips here and there where I can. I think my friends would describe me as a generally quiet person, but once I start getting a little more comfortable, I can open up quite a bit and get a little more friendly, I guess. I can tend to be submissive and extremely passive, so if you rub me the right way, I'm probably going to do something you ask me to, whether it's a favor or something else. One reason I choose to play was just because the people around me talked about this show, and I've seen episodes and it looked like a lot of fun, and it was something I wanted to participate in, and the opportunity presented itself, so I agreed. I'm definitely a backseat kind of guy, so if there's a leader in the group and they let themselves be known, I'll probably end up listening to that person. I'm more of a follower. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do. My goal of mine is to make it to at least the merger, and I'm extremely excited to play. Some people I'm looking forward to aligning with, hopefully, are names like Keenan, Quinn, Mason, and some younger kids like Carter, or maybe some of the girls like Shannon or somebody. I'm not super interested in targeting anybody, so it's not really an issue at this point. I have not done any pre-gaming. I think it's just because I've been extremely lackadaisical about this whole thing, and I don't know, maybe I could start doing some pre-gaming tomorrow or something. Somebody I might talk to tomorrow would be Keenan, Quinn, anybody really. My pre-game vote is Quinn Failing, mainly because I see him as both a mental and physical threat on the field of play.
Hi, I'm Veronica, and I'm a cheerleader. I probably watched about like 5 episodes of Survivor, so I think I got like a good gist of it. I probably want to eliminate Hannah first because she's really competitive, so getting her out will probably be really funny. My friends will probably say I'm really sassy and funny, I guess. My one weakness would probably be losing because I hate losing any game. I chose to play because Hannah came to class and told me to play, so just started playing. I work well with people who are organized and probably competitive because I don't like lazy people. I think I'll do okay. I hope I last at least the first day. I want to align with probably the returners because they have the most experience. I'd probably pregame with like all the girls, like Anne-Marie, Hannah, Mia, and all of them, and like hype each other up. I'm casting my pregame vote for Anne-Marie Brownlow because I think it'd be funny to get her out first just to piss her off.
I'm Anne-Marie Brownlow and I'm a cheerleader. I think I'm like pretty competitive and stubborn, and I feel like I'm like not afraid to like hurt people's feelings. I actually just watched my first episode of Survivor today, so I don't really know that much about it. So I don't really know. I don't really have like a strategy. I'm just gonna like see what happens, I guess. I think most people would say I'm like a pretty sassy person. That's like a big one. As far as Survivor, I feel like I just won't be as like physically strong as like most of like the boys, obviously. Well, I always just thought it was like super fun, like when Keenan like talked about it and like all the older kids did it, and when like Cooper and you guys asked me to play, like I just like was super excited and I thought it'd be really fun. I work well with like leaders and people that are like strong and smart and like know like what to do and like are strategic. I don't work well with people that are flaky and stupid. I want to say I'll do really well, but we'll see. I think I have like a pretty good shot of like getting past like the first like few challenges, and I'm definitely like really excited to see like what happens. Well, I definitely want to align with Mia and Keenan. I feel like Keenan is like a good person to align with because I feel like he's like smarter. And then Kian said that he wanted to make an alliance, but I'm not really sure how much I trust him. And then probably just like all the girls, like we'll assume that we'll be an alliance. Well, I really want to get Hannah out. I think that would just be funny, and she'd just get super mad because she just hates losing, so that's like my goal for sure. I've talked to Mia about like how we could work together to get Hannah out in like the best way possible, and I've talked to Keenan like a little bit, but not really. That's like basically it. So I cast my pre-game vote for Hannah because there's just something about Hannah losing with her like competitiveness, and she just can't handle it, and it's just really funny, and I just like it would just make me happy to get Hannah out. So yeah.
Hey, I'm Carter Bennett, returning Survivor champion. This is my second season on Survivor, and I'm an athlete, and I do not have a job right now, but I'm ready to kill it this year in Survivor. I mean, I've won the game before, so that kind of makes me stand out. I'll probably try to use the same strategies I did last time, which was just stay under the radar and make some really solid alliances. But what makes me unique, I'd say, is my ability to get into everyone's heads and kind of build a good relationship with most people and kind of stay under the radar. Some passions include Survivor, basketball, going to the gym, hanging with friends, the outdoors especially, so you better watch out, Survivor, because I can handle any terrain, so that'll put me above some other people, hopefully. But yep, the outdoors, I love it. I mean, before my last season, I hadn't known anything about Survivor, but I feel like playing and making my way to the top gave me some great experience, and I kind of know the ups and downs now. So I'd say I know Survivor pretty well now after one season, and I'll be able to use my past experience to grind all the way to the top. I think my friends would say I'm pretty outgoing, kind of easygoing, good to know, adventurous, funny and sarcastic, which can be a good and bad thing, but I don't know. I think just pretty easygoing and easy to talk to. I have no weaknesses. Just kidding. I mean, nothing huge. A weakness, I guess, would be, I don't know, too cocky. I chose to play because I'm ready to get a second championship, or what do you call it? A second win. I'm ready to be another Survivor champion, and I think I can do it. I'm pretty confident. I think I work well with people who don't cause much drama. I mean, last season, I built an alliance with Morgan, Emily, and Sasha, which are some pretty easygoing people. They're not people who you would, I don't know, beef with easily, and so they're pretty good to stay under the radar, and they were really smart, really easygoing, and I think that helped me make my way to the top. I'm so pumped to play. You better watch out, Survivor, because the champ is back, and I'm ready to make it all the way to the top. We'll see how it goes, but I'm confident, and you guys better watch out. My friend Austin Higgs is playing. We're probably the tightest out of anyone there. I think we can make a really solid alliance if he gets a good mindset in the game and is able to stay under the radar and build his way up with me. I feel like I'm the target in this game, just being a champ coming back, but I'm targeting everyone. I'm not going to trust anyone who is a little shaky with me, but I think everyone's a threat in this game, and I'm not going to let anything slide by me. I've not done any pre-gaming, mostly because the last time I played, I had absolutely no pre-gaming with the people who were on that season, so let's hope it goes the same way as it did last time. Last season was a crazy season. If you guys watched, you should have. We had a solid alliance, just knocking out idols, and we basically dominated every challenge, dominated every alliance, and made our way all the way made our way all the way up to the top. And that's kind of what I'm looking for this time. I'm trying to build a solid group that can just take out other small alliances. And I don't know, you guys should be scared. I mean, watching how we played last game, we kind of were running the show. So let's hope that happens again. I'm confident. She's gonna be like a Rose, because you know how me and Rose beef last season. Shannon Conroy, she tried to do a little bit of pre-gaming with me. I shut that down immediately. Yeah, she's a Rose McDaniel in a shell. And so we'll see if that gets in the way of any alliances or anything, but let's kick her out.